Hey there guys, and thank you so much for joining me as we talk some movie news here on the channel. I always appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and talk movie news with me. So, in this episode of Review Flicks, we're going to be diving into news surrounding the Joker 2 or Joker Folie À Deux, whichever you want to call it. We're going to dive in, have a bit of a read, and see what's going on with the update regarding this movie. So, this article comes to us from Comic Flick News. So, new musical genre in Joker Folie À Deux unveiled in the latest update. So yeah, apparently the sequel to this Joker kind of mini spin-off Elseworlds franchise is going to be a musical, which really caught me by surprise when they first announced that, like a while back, because that first movie, it was such a hard-hitting, emotional piece, you know, about mental health and how society treats people with mental health, and it had these really hard-hitting tones about that kind of subject matter, and to go into a sequel that's a musical, it's a slight... well, it's not really a slight, you know, shift in tone. It's kind of a major shift. And it kind of caught me by surprise. I don't know if you guys feel the same. But anyway, let's have a read. So, new report confirms Joker Folie À Deux, a jukebox musical with Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn joining the cast. I mean, if you're going to do a musical, who better to have than Lady Gaga? I mean, at the end of the day, she doesn't do the kind of music I like. You know, it's not my type of genre, the music she sings. But it's undeniable that she's a world-class talent when it does come to singing. And she has amazing vocal abilities. So if you're going to put someone in a movie that's going to turn out to be a jukebox musical, as this says, then Lady Gaga is going to be your best bet. I mean, she's not the best actress in the world, in my opinion, but she's definitely got the pipes to sing a tune or two. So, you know, they can't go wrong on that point. So, amidst growing anticipation, a recent rumor unveils Joker Folie À Deux's intriguing musical direction. Set to be a jukebox musical, this highly anticipated sequel takes a bold departure from its predecessor. Yeah, like I was saying at the beginning of the video, that first movie, you know, dealt with really serious undertones about mental health and society and how someone navigates through society with mental health issues and all of that kind of stuff. And it was really hard hitting and, you know, it was really emotional story. And to go into a musical from that seems kind of strange to me, but I guess they're going somewhere with it. I'll be curious to see the first trailer and see how they manage to fit those serious tones into a musical, because that's going to be an interesting kind of mix and match situation. Following the monumental success of 2019's Joker, Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix reunite for this unique cinematic experience. Despite the standalone origins, the film's triumph at the global box office, coupled with critical acclaim and accolades, made a sequel inevitable. Yeah, it went on to make over $1 billion, I believe, which is insane for this kind of Elseworld standalone Joker movie. Joaquin Phoenix doesn't usually do sequels, but obviously with this movie having the financial success, critical success, it was only a matter of time before they backed up a dump truck of money to his house and got him to come back for a sequel. At the end of the day, money talks, and money gets a lot of things done in Hollywood, so, you know. Now, Joker Folie À Deux promises a fresh twist to the dark and twisted world of Gotham City. Joker Folie À Deux introduces Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn to its ensemble cast. Yeah, one of the things I'm really looking forward to is the iteration of Harley Quinn. How is she going to fit into this Elseworld story of the Joker? You know, what kind of spin and what kind of take are they going to do on the Harley Quinn character that's different to the Margot Robbie version that we've had? That's going to be very interesting. Like I say, from my perspective, I don't see Lady Gaga as the strongest actress in the world. She's a fantastic world-class singer. And I wouldn't have chosen her. She wouldn't have been my first pick, you know, to fill this role of Harley Quinn. But I can see where they're coming from if it's a musical. And, you know, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to leave my baggage at the door. I'm going to go in with an open mind. And I hope that she can prove me wrong and do a great job when it comes to Harley Quinn. So, initially met with skepticism about its feasibility within Todd Phillips' Gotham, a March 2024 report by Variety sheds light on the film's musical direction. Casting okay, I missed out this bit up here, sorry guys. The revelation of her casting coincided with the announcement of the film's musical format, sparking curiosity about its integration into Gotham's narrative. I missed that bit out, I do apologize. Initially met with skepticism about the feasibility within Todd Phillips' Gotham, a March 2024 report by Variety sheds light on the film's musical direction, described as a jukebox musical. I'm assuming what they mean by that, obviously when you think of a jukebox, one of those old-fashioned jukebox, it kind of plays random songs, so different songs, you know, from different genres, and it's just going to have this kind of playlist of very, very different songs, and I'm assuming that's kind of what they mean by jukebox. The sequel will feature over 15 reinterpretations of very well-known songs, including classics like That's Entertainment from the 1953 musical The Bandwagon. Additionally, the possibility of incorporating original compositions adds further intrigue to the daring cinematic endeavor. So it's going to have 15 interpretations of very well-known songs. So are they going to be songs of the same kind of genre, the same kind of tone, or are they going to be 15 drastically different kind of songs? We'll have to wait and see. But 15 songs in a movie, that's a lot of songs to get through. Is that too many to put into this kind of movie? Every other sentence, they're going to kind of break out into a musical, kind of like the High School Musical, where you can't get through like one sentence without someone breaking off into a song. It kind of seems a bit ridiculous, but to have the Joker and Harley Quinn kind of singing and dancing, I don't know how I feel about that. I'd love to know what you guys think about that anyway. So we have this kind of picture here that's been made up, this fan art here. I think this looks awesome. Joker in the cop car, and then we've got Harley Quinn sticking out the back. It looks really fun, kind of conjures up a kind of image of maybe kind of some of the scenes that we may get in the movie, but this would be kind of cool to see a scene like that. So why Joker Folie À Deux's new genre is perfect for Arthur Fleck's story. The announcement that Joker Folie À Deux would adopt a musical format left many scratching their heads. That would be me. That would definitely be me. And I know a lot of you guys out there will probably be the same. Wondering how such a departure would fit within the dark and gritty universe of the Joker franchise. Obviously, we covered that at the beginning. The kind of shift in tone from that serious first movie over to a musical kind of left a lot of people kind of bewildered and a bit amused about what the hell they're doing. After all, 2019's Joker captivated audience with its grounded, realistic portrayal of Gotham City and Arthur Fleck's harrowing descent into madness. Yeah, I mean, that first movie, it was almost a bit too grounded and a bit too realistic. Like a person suffering with really bad mental health issues, and he had I can't remember the name of the condition that he was suffering from, but he he would just randomly burst out into laughter. It's a real it's an actual real condition that people have in real life. It's a very rare condition, and it actually makes people just burst out into laughter, and they kind of played on that real life condition. And when it factored in kind of into the tropes of what the Joker does, where he's laughing about stuff, it just made it all the more kind of scary. Some feared that the introduction of an all-singing, all-dancing genre might dilute the intensity and drama that defined its predecessor. However, there's a reason to believe that this unexpected choice could actually be a stroke of genius for the growing franchise. I still just can't get over that concept of going from that dark, gritty, mental health kind of tone movie into a singing, dancing, jukebox music. Like, I don't know how they're going to bridge that gap. And I'm so curious to see a first trailer. I really am. Because that first trailer could come out and I'll be like, oh, I completely understand now what they're doing. But at the moment, I just can't conceptualize it. I just can't kind of meld those two different kind of genres together. It's not coalescing for me. So, with Lady Gaga set to portray the iconic Harley Quinn, again, I'm very interested. She wouldn't have been my first pick, but I'm curious to see what she can do with the character. The musical format opens exciting possibilities for exploring the complex dynamics between characters in fresh and unexpected ways. Rather than detracting from the franchise's essence, this bold move could inject new life into the Joker mythos, offering audiences a thrilling and unforgettable cinematic experience. Seeing Harley Quinn and the Joker dancing and singing and stuff, I don't think you're going to forget that in a hurry, because that's something kind of out there, a bit crazy, a bit different from that first movie, as we keep talking about. Again, we've got this kind of fan-made art here, which is really cool. I love how people make these fan arts. I think they're really cool. Having the Joker here, Harley Quinn being arrested by the police. Yeah, I love it. Pretty damn cool. Maybe a scene that we're going to get within the movie. So, the musical undertone showcased in 2019's Joker, notably with Phoenix memorizing dance sequences on the Joker stairs, laid the groundwork for exploration of heightened musical themes in the sequel. Building upon this foundation, Joker Folie À Deux seems poised to elevate these elements to new heights. Yeah, I remember in that first movie, there was that classic iconic scene, of that staircase. I believe it's in New York. Where he's like dancing and singing as he's kind of going down that staircase, and it was one of the standout scenes of the movie. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll pop the footage here anyway, so you know what I am talking about. But yeah, that scene really stood out. It was iconic, unique, and people are going to remember that scene for a lot of years about the Joker going forward. So if they can kind of replicate that kind of scene going forward, then I kind of understand where they're going for with this kind of musical thing. So drawing from the psychology concept of Folie À Deux, or shared psychosis, the sequel appears poised to delve deeper into the intertwined madness of Arthur Fleck and Harley Quinn. By placing their shared episodes at the forefront, the film may seamlessly integrate musical numbers as expression of their connected turmoil. So yeah, I believe that Folie À Deux is like a medical term for people or a group of people who have a shared delusion. So like people who are like crazy or, like that kind of condition that Joker has, if multiple people share in that kind of psychotic delusion, then it's called Folie À Deux. I'm not going to pretend to know any more about it because I don't. But yeah, it's when basically people have a shared delusion. That's what Folie À Deux means, as far as I know. Where are we? Harley Quinn. By placing their shared episodes at the forefront, we already read that. This approach not only amplifies their darkness inherent in Arthur Fleck's narrative, but also promises heightened entertainment value for audiences. Embracing a changing tone and injecting moments of levity amidst its darker themes, Joker Folie À Deux appears primed to captivate viewers with its bold and innovative approach to storytelling. I'm just really curious to see that. If all else fails in this movie, the chemistry between Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, that has to work. If all else fails, the chemistry between Harley Quinn and Joker has to work to make this film cohesive. And those two characters playing off against each other, I'm sure they can get it done. Joaquin Phoenix, one of the best actors in the world, absolutely A-class talent. Like I said, I have my reservations about Lady Gaga, and but you know, she's a world-class singer. She's an upcoming actress. You know, she's a great actress to a lot of people, but for me, she doesn't really stand out all that much. But I can see how, you know, a lot of people are excited about her. But that's where we are, guys. So it's going to be a musical jukebox sequel that's going to have 15 covers of 15 different songs and possibly some original kind of songs in the mix as well. So we'll have to see how that goes. I'm curious to see a first trailer as to how they can transition from those heavy tones into a musical. That's going to be really, really interesting to see how that's done. But guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Are you looking forward to Joker Folie À Deux or Joker 2 when it comes out? What do you think about it? What do you think about it being turned into a musical for the sequel? Like me, do you have reservations, or do you think it's actually a good idea? Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.